The ITV series first began back in 2012 and quickly became a hit for viewers as they followed Fred and Endeavour Morse, played by Sean Evans, to solve a number of murder investigations. The 9th series will be the last, with actor Roger Allam revealing Thursday and Morse are in real danger. A previous investigation which focused on former boys' home Blenheim Vale returns, which puts Thursday and his family at risk. Roger explained, at the end of the Neverland episode about Blenheim Vale in 2014, Endeavour was arrested and put behind bars and Fred was shot and wounded. Both Endeavour and Thursday had discovered the historical abuse that had gone on in Blenheim Vale. We also discovered that Detective Sergeant Peter Jakes, Jack Lasky, had been a boy there and had also suffered abuse. There were an awful lot of strands to that story and certain things never got solved, he said. Roger added there have been lots of placements throughout our stories by the writer Russell Lewis of things to do with land, development and corruption that Blenheim Vale is involved with as well. There have also been stories in previous Endeavour series where going on in the background, and sometimes the foreground were struggles between different gangsters, which saw the death of young DC George Fancy at the end of Series 5 when he was caught up in crossfire. We never quite got to the bottom of some of those stories. Probably because you do never get to the bottom of those things in real life. Corruption goes all the way up. But we uncovered a lot about it as the stories went on. Roger expressed the series looks at what police work really is and how once you put out one fire, another has stared elsewhere, and occasionally are related. I wouldn't say we have tied everything up in terms of crime in these last 3 stories. Thursday, Morse and others are in real danger in this series. There is a lot of tension. Is Joan's wedding to Jim going to be disrupted? We've seen Joan under threat before when she worked in the bank and was one of the hostages in an episode. Don't miss Endeavour's Roger Allam on Fred Thursday's future after final series, latest. Sunday brunch viewers slam uncomfortable Crufts judge inspection. Watch, James Jordan warns best skater may not win dancing on ice, insight, threatening the thing that Fred holds most dear, his family. Which leads to conflict between Thursday and Endeavour in these final films, he teased. Executive producer Damien Timmer recently explained creator Russell Lewis felt the series had come to a natural conclusion. He commented, Russell always knew where he wanted the series to end, and that remorseful day is nearly upon us. We'd like to thank Sean and Roger and all the other members of the Endeavour family on and off screen, and to the show's fans both in the UK and abroad. Russell has many surprises up his sleeve for the final 3 films, with the return of some familiar faces and new challenges for Endeavour and Thursday to face before the final goodbye. A synopsis for the upcoming episode reveals D.I. Morse suspects there's a connection between one woman's disappearance and her past employer. It reads, but, another missing persons case demands his attention in the form of a notable artist, whose work adorns the covers of a series of paperback mysteries. Meanwhile, reports flood in of stolen cars and wanton criminal damage, as a debauched group of university undergraduates wreak havoc. The murder of a uniformed officer sees bright order all hands on deck at Castle Gate. Much to Morse and Thursday's chagrin, the cast of TV detective show Jolly for Short is in town filming the final series. Endeavour's final episode airs Sunday, March 12 from 9 p.m. on ITV.